Hey guys, my name is Joe. I'm with First on Top SEO. We're a digital marketing and SEO agency, and what we do, we help small business like yours to get more customers by using internet marketing. And so I came across your website online. Thought I would shoot you this short video just to give you a couple of tips on how you could gain a higher ranking and more customers calling you. And so the first thing I did, I looked up your website on Google using the search or the keywords New Braunfels roofing contractors, and I didn't find you until page 2 of the search engine, and here you are right here. And so that's not too bad. Page 2 is not too bad to be on, but the statistics show that 90% of anyone that's looking for a particular type of service like yours, roofing, will only use those businesses on the first page of the search engine. So the whatever pops up first on the search, those are the ones that they use. And so you being on the second page, not too many people go that far and use the services on page 2, 3, and so forth. So the further you are away from page 1, the less likely people are going to be able to find your business. And so I just wanted to share with you also who's on the top of the first page, or who pops up first. And the first ones that come up that are not an ad are Feller Roofing. And so Feller Roofing is on the top because of several different factors that Google looks at when they determine where to rank your website. And so the first thing I wanted to share with you is what Google looks at. And one of the biggest things that they do when they're trying to determine where to rank a website is how much they can trust your website. And that's the whole thing with Google, is trust. The more Google trusts your website, by having all these different types of factors that point to what type of business and where you're trying to rank at, and other different things, then Google's will trust your website, and then they will rank it a lot higher. And so I have this tool that we use that gives us different type of factors on the website. And so the first two factors that pop up are the trust flow and the citation flow. And this is for your website, New Braunfels Roofing and Restoration. And so it shows that you have a trust flow of 0. And so if we look down here at your external backlinks, it says that you have 6. But if you have backlinks that do not have high trust, then the no trust is able to flow to your website. And so that's why you have a lower trust flow. But if we go to Feller Roofing, we see that they have a trust flow of 3 and a external backlink of 61. And so having a trust flow, even of 3, will give you higher trust with Google, and they're able to rank your website a lot higher. And so this is the first thing that I wanted to share with you, is the trust flow. And the way we do this is that how we get our customers to the first page of Google is that we own several of these websites with a high trust value with Google. And so when we do the SEO service on your website, we link these high trusting websites to your website, and in return, that trust flow rises on your website and gives you a higher trust flow with Google. And so Google's able to trust your website more and rank it a lot higher. Now, the second thing is what Google calls the citation flow. Now, Feller Roofing citation flow is at 12. And so really what the citations are, it's your business name, phone number, and address located in hundreds of different directories and on the internet. And so if any of these are inconsistent or are not right, somehow there maybe the name or something is different from one another, well, Google looks at this and it makes them not trust your website. And so if you have a higher citation flow, that means all these citations or your name and number and phone name, number, and address on the internet in these directories, then Google sees that and they will rank your website higher. And so if we see Feller Roofings that have a 12, but if we go back to your website, we can see that you have 0 on both ends, and you have no citation flow coming in through your website. And so the way we handle this with our customers is that we get your name and address, the business name and address and phone number, and make sure it's all correct. And then we set it up in all these directories, not only the major ones, but also 200 more that are throughout the internet. And so with this high citation flow and all of these, all of them in sync with each other, none of them having any error or anything, they're all the same. Google looks at this as well and gives you a higher trust, gives you more trust and a higher ranking on your website on Google. And so these are just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you. And by just trying to get these two things figured out, you could gain a lot more trust with Google, and they will rank your website higher. And in return, more customers will be able to find your business online and use your services. And so thank you for your time. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me back, and maybe we could get together and see if maybe I could help you out in getting more business coming your way. The new year is just about to start, and I know it's so hard nowadays to find customers, but if the customers are able to find you, then that gives you a head start in the business above your competitors. All right, well, thank you for your time. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions, feel free to